This is one of the rarest PlayStation 1 consoles around right now, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a Net yaroze PlayStation 1. Now, not just any Net yaroze PlayStation 1, this one was from the University of Abertay in Dundee, Scotland, and one of 10 of the first ever games design course consoles. I reached out to Professor Ian Marshall. He was the professor at the time when these were sort of around, and he said this Net yaroze here was one of about 40 donated by Sony to support the games development course at Abertay in Dundee. This was launched in 1997. David Jones helped this course and was a former student who created Lemmings while he was studying at Abertay. And most of his first hires for his company, DMA, were from his class, going on to create the legendary game known as GTA. When the PS2 dev kits arrived, the Net yaroze was replaced. They had about 32 PS2 dev kits, but sadly, the old yaroze ended up being destroyed or disposed of by Abertay/Sony to make way for the new systems. Originally, there was 10 units given by Sony, and then that slowly increased up to 40 before obviously being disposed of. I find this very fascinating, and David Jones, of course, everybody and their nan knows what GTA is, and if you don't know GTA and you're old enough like me, you're definitely going to know what Lemmings is. Now, I managed to get this system off eBay about 2.5 years ago. I don't know how that person actually got the system, or anyone else got it, of course, because it would have been in the bin. So all I would have thought was possibly that somebody took it out of the trash and gave it a home because they didn't want to see it being wasted, because it's still a PlayStation 1 at the end of the day. I'm extremely happy to have this system in my collection, and to me, it's one of the rarest systems in existence because it's not just a Net yaroze. It's a PAL Net yaroze, which makes it rarer. But at the same time, it was given by Sony themselves to the first ever games design course. And to me, that's priceless. And I'm hoping one day I can maybe get it signed. I did reach out and ask if David Jones would possibly sign the system, and Ian Marshall. I haven't heard back yet, but if they can, I would love that. And maybe one day it can go into a museum, because I believe everybody should be able to see this piece of history that people probably don't even know exists. Until today, if you've seen this video.